Everyone's pretending they have it together. Spoiler alert, they don't. We're all walking around with our phones in hand, scrolling through everyone else's highlight reel, while our own life feels like deleted scenes. The weird part? This shared pretense is actually making everything worse. The uncomfortable reality? Crisis has become our default setting. We're not having a crisis anymore. We're living in one. It's like background music you stop hearing after a while. Your nervous system stays revved up, your shoulders stay tense, and somehow this became normal. We adapted to chaos. But at what cost? You know that constant buzzing feeling? Like, you should be doing something, but you don't know what. That's not anxiety, that's your system stuck in permanent alert mode. It's like leaving your car running overnight. Sure, it still works, but something's definitely getting damaged. The real paradox? The more we try to control the chaos, the more chaotic we feel inside. It's like trying to calm water by slapping it. You just create more waves. You're not falling apart. You're having a completely normal response to an absolutely abnormal situation. Chapter 1. The Circle Revolution. I want to show you something powerful. Draw a circle. Inside it, put what you can actually control. Your actions, your responses, your next 5 minutes. Outside, the economy, other people's opinions, whether that person texts you back. This circle, it's your fortress. We spend 90% of our energy on things outside our circle. Worrying about them, doom scrolling about them. It's like trying to steer a car from the passenger seat while blindfolded. Fun fact, it doesn't work. Think about yesterday. How much time did you spend stressing about things you literally cannot change? The news, your boss's mood, your ex's new relationship. Now imagine redirecting all that energy to your circle, your health, your skills, your next decision. The paradox? The more you focus on your small circle, the bigger it grows. Master your morning routine, suddenly you're influencing your whole day. Improve your skills, suddenly you have more career options. It's like compound interest for your sanity. Control the controllable. Release the rest. Chapter 2. Escaping Learned Helplessness. You've stopped trying with something important. Maybe it's dating. Maybe it's your career. Maybe it's believing things can improve. You've been disappointed too many times, so you've stopped pressing the button. That's learned helplessness. And it's not your fault. When nothing you do seems to matter, your brain literally rewires itself to stop trying. It's like your internal GPS saying, no route available, when you know the destination exists. In experiments, dogs stopped trying to escape discomfort, even when escape became possible. The good news? It can be unlearned. Begin ridiculously tiny. Make your bed. Send one email. Walk around the block. Your brain needs proof that your actions matter, and it doesn't care how tiny that proof is. We're not climbing the mountain today. We're just putting on our shoes. Every small win sends a signal. I did that. That was me. Stack enough of these signals, and suddenly your brain remembers, oh, right, I can affect things. It's like jump-starting a dead battery with 1,000 tiny charges. You're not helpless. You've just forgotten how powerful small actions can be. Chapter 3. The Stoic Comeback. Marcus Aurelius ran an empire during a plague. His journal, ancient wisdom about staying sane. The Stoics figured out something we keep forgetting. You can't control events, but you're the absolute dictator of your responses. It's like being the director of a movie where you can't change the script, but you control every camera angle. Try this tomorrow morning. Before checking your phone, ask yourself, what's in my control today? Not in a week, not if conditions are perfect, today. Your attitude, your effort, your next choice. The rest? Things you'd prefer to happen but won't destroy you if they don't. The Stoics practiced disaster rehearsal. Imagine losing your job. Then what? You'd figure it out. Imagine the relationship ending. You'd survive. It's like emotional vaccines, small doses of imagined hardship that build immunity to actual chaos. Love your fate. Not because conditions are wonderful, but because resisting reality is like punching water. The traffic jam isn't the problem. Your relationship with the traffic jam is the obstacle becomes the way. When you can't change the game, change how you play it. Chapter 4. Finding Meaning in the Mess. Viktor Frankl survived 4 concentration camps. His main insight? Your ability to choose your response can never be taken away. When you can't find happiness, you can still find meaning. When you can't find hope, you can still find purpose. It's like your psychological emergency generator. Ask yourself this: what is life asking of me right now? Not what you want from life. That's like asking a river to flow uphill. What is this exact situation demanding? Maybe it's patience, maybe it's courage, maybe it's just showing up when showing up is hard. We spend years searching for our life's purpose like it's hidden treasure, when really it's more like laundry. Always there, always needed, rarely glamorous. Your purpose today might just be not making things worse. Tomorrow it might be helping one person. Meaning isn't some cosmic revelation. It's choosing to matter in small ways. 3 paths to meaning: creating something, loving someone, or choosing your attitude toward unavoidable suffering. Can't do the first 2? The third one's always available. Meaning isn't found. It's created one choice at a time. Chapter 5. Post-traumatic growth. What if trauma could make you stronger? Some people don't just bounce back. They bounce forward. Post-traumatic growth. It's real. It's documented. And it's happening to people who trade it for their old problems in a heartbeat. Nobody volunteers for it, but the strength is undeniable. 5 ways people grow from crisis. Deeper relationships. Tragedy shows you who shows up. Personal strength: if I survive that, I can survive anything. New possibilities. When Plan A explodes, you discover Plans B through Z. Appreciation of life. Near loss makes daily life feel like a gift. Spiritual development. Hardship clarifies what you really believe. The catch? Growth isn't automatic. You need to actively process, actively reflect, actively choose growth over bitterness. Otherwise, trauma just stays trauma. It's the difference between why me and what now. Same pain, different questions, completely different outcomes. Here's something wild. The people who grow most aren't the naturally resilient ones. They're the ones who struggle, who question, who feel deeply. Your sensitivity isn't weakness. It's the raw material for transformation. Join our YouTube membership and get exclusive perks like early access to scripts, input on future topics about productivity, and connect with a like-minded community that gets it. Click join below and let's build your easier, more intentional life together. Chapter 6. The Progress Principle. Forget massive transformation. Focus on surviving Tuesday. The Progress Principle says your brain needs wins, any wins, to keep going. Without regular fills, you're running on fumes and self-criticism. One small win releases feel-good chemicals. Stack them? Suddenly, you're energized by your own productivity. Make your wins absurdly tiny. Drink 1 sip of water, not 8 glasses. Stand up once, not exercise. Text 1 word, not a conversation. Your brain doesn't care about the size. It just needs to win. What we do wrong? We wait for wins to feel significant. Getting out of bed doesn't count. Says who? During crisis, it all counts. Showering? Victory. Eating actual food? Champion. Not rage quitting today? Absolute legend. Track your progress. Get a notebook. Make check marks. Whatever works. Your brain needs visual proof that you're making progress, even when progress feels invisible. Progress isn't about speed. It's about never fully stopping. Chapter 7. Emotional Alchemy. Your emotions aren't the enemy. They're data. Really loud, really uncomfortable data. Anxiety? Your brain saying something might go wrong. Anger? Something's unfair. Sadness? Something valuable was lost. The feeling isn't wrong. It's information. Try this experiment. Next time you feel overwhelming emotion, name it specifically. Not just bad. Are you frustrated, disappointed, overwhelmed? Labeling emotions literally calms your brain's alarm system. It's like your brain goes, "Oh, we have a word for this? Cool, not an emergency then." About suppressing emotions, it's like holding a beach ball underwater. Exhausting, temporary, and it always pops up somewhere else. Instead, create space between you and the feeling. I'm having the thought that conditions are terrible versus conditions are terrible. Same content, different relationship. Emotions are like weather. You don't control them, but you decide whether to dance in the rain or build an ark. Feel the feeling, extract the message, choose the response. You don't need to be emotionally perfect, just emotionally intelligent enough to not let feelings drive. Chapter 8. Connection as Medicine. Loneliness affects health more than obesity, and we're in the middle of a loneliness epidemic. The twist? You don't need more connections. You need deeper ones. One real conversation beats 100 Instagram likes. The Harvard study followed people for 85 years. One finding dominated. Relationships predict happiness. Not success, not achievement, relationships. The quality of your connections predicts happiness better than your bank account or follower count. The key to life was hidden in plain sight. Other people. We're more connected than ever and lonelier than ever. We've replaced deep connection with digital performance, real friends with follower counts. The good news? One real connection can shift your entire experience. Reach out today. Not to your entire contact list, to one person. Send the awkward text, make the uncomfortable call. Vulnerability is the price of connection, and it's worth every cringeworthy moment. Connection isn't luxury. It's medicine, and we're all underdosed. Chapter 9. Building your anti-fragile life. Fragile things break under stress. Robust things resist stress. But some things, they get stronger from stress. Your muscles need resistance to grow. Your immune system needs germs to get stronger. The question is, how do you make your life work the same way? Build options. Never have just one path, one income source, one support system. It's like having multiple save points in a video game. Learn skills that transfer, build diverse relationships, create multiple small bets. It's not about avoiding failure, it's about failing in ways that make you stronger. Comfort makes you fragile. Never experiencing discomfort means the first crisis destroys you. So practice voluntary discomfort. Cold showers, fasting, difficult conversations, small, controlled doses of hardship that vaccinate you against real hardship. Improvement through subtraction. Stop adding solutions. Start removing problems. Can't find happiness? Stop doing what makes you miserable. Strength isn't built. It's revealed when you remove what's weak. Chapter 10. The long game. Think in decades, not days. When your time horizon is tomorrow, every problem is a crisis. When your time horizon is 10 years, most problems are speed bumps. Today's emergency is next year's funny story. Connect with your future self. People who feel connected to their future selves make better decisions. Write a letter to yourself in 5 years. What would they thank you for? Suddenly, today's choices matter differently. The compound effect works in all directions. Skip the gym today? No big deal. Skip it for a year? Big deal. Read 10 pages daily for a year. Your entire perspective shifts. We overestimate what we can do in a day and underestimate what we can do in a decade. Play long games with long-term people. Short games create anxiety. Long games create patience. Build relationships like they'll last forever. Develop skills like you'll use them for decades. The long game is the only game where everybody can win. Every pilot has an emergency checklist. When things go wrong, they don't philosophize. They execute. You need your own crisis protocol. Not vague ideas, but a specific plan for when your brain goes offline. Written down, practiced, ready. Start with the basics. When crisis hits, first, breathe. 4 counts in, 6 counts out. Second, ground yourself. 5 things you see, 4 you hear, 3 you touch. Third, shrink the timeline. What needs to happen in the next hour? It's like switching your brain from wide angle to close-up mode. Build your support team before you need them. Who do you call at 2 a.m.? Who gives good advice? Who just listens? Different crises need different people. Tell them they're on your team. People can't help if they don't know you need them. Document what works and what pulled you out last time. Your patterns are predictable, use that. Maybe exercise always helps. Maybe you need exactly 45 minutes of terrible TV. There's no single crisis protocol. There's only yours. Remember this above all else. You've survived every crisis so far. Your track record for getting through difficult days, 100%. The world might be falling apart. But you're becoming stronger through the stress. And hey, if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. Also, let me know your thoughts on what I just shared. Oh, and there's more. I've just started a Patreon to help support these videos and connect with you more directly. Check out the link in the description if you'd like to join.